Okay, hopefully this significantly improves the audio. I have a tiny microphone. Teehee. Instead of 10 things I hate about gacha videos, it's gonna be 10 things gacha videos could improve on, because we're not negative like that. Okay, so number one would probably be like plot twists. This past year, I haven't watched a single gacha where I didn't guess what was going to happen like 2 minutes into the video. But you make one of the really sweet characters, sweet genuine characters, actually turn on the protagonist or something interesting that I haven't already seen. Like some of these plot twists aren't even plot twists anymore. They're just like, oh, I guess she's a demon, like we been knew. That's not even. Number two is probably, like definitely actually, original ideas. Like recently I've been seeing a lot of You're Not My Alpha, or anything with alpha in the title works with this, I guess. And like the things that people, or like personally that I haven't seen, don't even get all the views that they definitely should be getting. Because I remember a long time ago when, you know, people were still using freaking like Gachaverse, I saw this really good gacha. It was called something like Raised by Wolves or something, and it was basically about this baby abandoned in the freaking like woods or something. And like it was actually not based on romance, unlike a lot of gachas today. We're actually getting to that in the next one. The next thing I'm going to be talking about, number three, is gachas not based on romance. And I know you can call me a hypocrite or whatever, because my gachas do contain romance. Yes, they do. I'm not going to deny that. But they're not based entirely on romance. I mean, behind the screen, that was a mistake, and we're not even going to talk about it because I have acknowledged it and I freaking hate it with all my life. And you know, all of these are really just about two people you're supposed to ship, and that's it. Nothing's really going on except like a bunch of random side plots that don't even make sense. But what I try to do in my gachas, I try to have like this whole plot and everything, and have a few characters fall in love along the way. Number four is probably one that bothers me the most, actually. So it's character development. Most gachas that I've seen, like right when the character walks in, there's like the screen flashes or something. They tell you all about the personalities and all that. Like, I don't want that. I don't want you to tell me. I want to figure it out myself, you know? Number five is likable antagonists. Our main character has a crush on this dude, but this dude already has a girlfriend, and when you hear me say that, you're probably already thinking of this crusty freaking rat that acts like a total B-word all the time, and the boyfriend just seems completely oblivious to it. That's so annoying. Don't do that. Like, if you want to make her mean or whatever, fine, go ahead, whatever, but can you at least give her some redeeming quality so I don't completely hate her and want her to rot in hell? Like, antagonists are people too. How about you make an antagonist that doesn't even know they are an antagonist? They don't mean to be an antagonist, but they just happen to be getting in the way all the time. Number six, I don't even really need to explain myself. I get so annoyed with grammar, and like I know a lot of these people are kids and I have to give them a break, but seriously, fix your grammar, what the heck. Number seven is relatable characters. So when I say this, I'm kind of talking about stereotypes, but then again, no, I'm really not. Like, you can have these super happy and vibrant characters, but don't make them go like Nico Nico. Nobody freaking does that. Number eight is comedy. Some of the things that people consider funny in the gacha community are just kind of ridiculous. You know what isn't funny? You stole my cookies. Death time. Number nine is background ships. So a lot of you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but you know when the two protagonists that you're rooting to be together, that you're rooting
Have you
for
ever
to be
had a
together,
dream that you're
trying to get together. Those protagonists often have like those best friends. It's supposed to be like the third wheel, but those two best friends of the two protagonists end up getting together. And like, that's cool, but I didn't even get to see the relationship progress. It's basically just the two protagonists That's what the whole thing's about, and we never really see any, like, why did these two people get together?
America, explain!
Just because you thought they would be cute? Because we wanted everybody to not be single? I don't understand. And finally, number 10 is 10 things I hate about Gacha Life videos. Because let's be honest, ever since Daily Potato made that one video, everybody else started doing it, and it's become like this weird trend, but I'm so freaking annoyed and done with those videos because they all basically say the same thing. And then a lot of the time they're just like, I really hate when people do this, and they're like, I'm sorry, like, I know I also do this, but I'm just gonna shame other people for it anyway. No. And these gachas aren't gonna get any better if you keep just telling us these same 10 things that we're doing wrong.